Hello YouTube, it's Hi here with Hobbies of Man once again, and today we're going to be talking about Moon Knight episode 4, which was probably the best episode so far. I mean, I really liked the first one, and the last one was pretty good too, but this one is probably the most interesting one. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. As always, this is going to be spoiler filled, and I'm not really going to talk about the whole episode. I'm just going to talk about generally my thoughts about the series. This really went in a different direction. I didn't think it was going to go this way. I actually really liked it though. I really enjoyed the callback to Alan Grant's Jurassic Park scene where he like flares up he turns on a flare and he guides the T-Rex away. It's quite good. I actually really liked it. I saw that and I was like immediately like, oh, that's Jurassic Park. And I think they even referenced the Mummy in this as well quite a bit. But overall, it was just a very cool Tomb Raider, Indiana Jones, Uncharted kind of feel to this episode, which was really cool. I really enjoyed the whole spelunking into Alexander's tomb or whatever bit. It was really, really great. The emotional tension was interesting as well because now we have this weird love triangle between Steven, Mark, and Layla. And Mark and Layla are obviously married, so is she also married to Steven or not? You know, it's a very kind of, interesting idea. I really thought it was cool, and it was really funny that, Steven was so awkward about it, but it was really cute when they finally kiss, and then she's like, oh, maybe that wasn't a good idea. But I really appreciate it, and I think Oscar Isaac does a great job with the way he portrays this like puppy dog love that Steven has for Layla. And we get some good moment there between Steven and Mark. Mark punches himself in the face, so Steven feels it, which that was really hilarious. I don't know. I just really enjoy their dynamic. It's really, really good. But yeah, the whole scene is really interesting. There was one or two things that I thought were a little bit weird. Like, there's one scene where after she turns on the flare to guide the truck, the bad guys away from Mark's body, from Steven's body, she throws a flare onto a box of ammunition, right? And I don't know much about guns, right? But I'm pretty sure that guns, gun ammo, bullets, don't go off if fire is near them. They only go off if there's a certain amount of shock that hits the back of the bullet, which then lights the inside, which is where the gunpowder is. So I'm not sure that, if you threw a flare, which are made of phosphorus, if I remember correctly, because they can burn underwater. If you threw a flare onto a box of ammunition, I'm not sure it would blow up. It wasn't horrible, but I feel like that's a really weird, this is probably incorrect kind of vibe to it because they close up on the thing, on the ammo. It doesn't look like it's oily or anything. It doesn't have any problems with it. And then she kind of tosses the lantern, the flare on top of it, and then it explodes. I don't think that should explode, but maybe it does. I don't know. If anyone knows about guns, let me know down in the comments. I'm pretty sure there has to be a shock and then a spark to cause a gun to fire, right? To cause a bullet to actually eject from its shell. But maybe not. I don't know. Tell me, someone in the comments that knows about guns, let me know. But other than that, I think the whole thing was good. It had a very nice, very good, creepy feel to the thing when they were inside the tomb because this undead priest guy was chasing them around trying to mummify them. And there's this really distinct kind of creepy clicking noise that he made because he doesn't have eyes or something. I don't know. I don't know exactly why, but he made a clicking noise. And this clicking noise was really, really good because it was just the right amount of creepy, but also useful to know, hey, there's the character is around here, right? So I like that a lot. I thought it was really good. And then Steven goes into the tomb and he's like, oh shit, this is Alexander the Great. I never knew that he wanted to be Egyptian. Was he a ancient Greek weeb for Egyptian things. Like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I didn't realize that, but I mean, I guess it makes sense. You know, he did conquer everything, and he did make a bunch of cities named after him all over the place, and the most important one was in Egypt. So I guess he did care about Egypt quite a bit. But I thought it was really cool. I liked that scene a lot. I thought the symbolism was really good when they draw the Eye of Horus onto this like polished emerald sheet or something that then reflects the light onto the ceiling. I thought it was really cool. And when he has to open Alexander's mouth and reach into his throat to take out Ahmed's Ushabti, was really interesting. I liked that a lot. I thought it was a good scene. And then the crazy thing is that he gets shot, and as he's having this, like, you know, the delusion you get at the end of your life when everything flashes before you, we get this really cool transition from him falling to him sinking in the ocean or something, in this pool, which then transitions into this old movie, which is like, you know, a knockoff Indiana Jones, which then transitions to a mental institution, which I thought was great. I thought that was a cool ass twist, but there's so much about it that it just doesn't feel like it's real. So this has to be like his mental plane, right? Like he's in his mind, or he's in the dua, you know, like the underworld for the Egyptians, and he's like experiencing this, and it actually reminded me of Kane Chronicles again. So in the second book of Kane Chronicles, when the main character and his sister are trying to save the world from Apophis, which is like the snake that'll eat the sun or whatever, they end up in this place that's like this retirement home for old people and for like old gods. And it reminds me a lot of the way that they made this series have this like mental institution, and it was really interesting. And if I remember correctly, it was actually run by a hippopotamus goddess as well. I don't remember exactly, but it kind of rings true in my mind. And it was kind of interesting, and it makes you really question everything about the show so much. And I thought that was awesome. I really enjoyed this scene where everything that we have seen in previous episodes correlates to something that we're seeing in this mental institution. And then Mark and Harrow have a confrontation, and then the story or the episode ends with Taweret, I think is her name, Taweret, showing up, and she has this cute little wave and her little ears move. It's very cute, but it's really interesting, and I don't know what this is. Like, is this some hellscape? Is this Mark's mind? Is this reality? What is this? Like, what the heck is going on, man? Because it's kind of crazy, and it's really, really interesting. I really want to see the next episode. Like, it was really, really cool. The ending was crazy, and it wasn't like amazing. Like, it wasn't like, oh, that's so cool or anything like that, but it was just really satisfying, and I liked that a lot, and I really want to see what's next. So yeah, that's all I have to say about this chapter. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you thought, and thank you guys very much for watching. See you guys later.